Retrace your steps back towards the town, then take the route signposted to the pretty village of Ceres, labelled the most attractive village in Scotland by George Scott Moncrieff. It dates from 1620, when created borough barony by the Hopes of Craighall, who built the Tolbooth in 1673. This consisted of a barron court, prison and weigh house. Above the iron-studded door are the words, "God bless the just." Beside the doorway are the town's jugs, a collar placed around offenders' necks to disgrace and humiliate them. This building was restored in the 1960s to house the Fife Folk Museum. The museum soon expanded into 2 neighbouring weavers' cottages and later a modern extension across the road. Its collections cover agricultural work, trades such as stonemasonry, thatching and shoemaking, domestic utensils, dolls' clothes, costume and dress accessories, jewellery and lace. There are toys, school books and uniforms, horse harnesses, furniture, even a little steam engine. In fact, something to interest every visitor. The old Tolbooth houses a display of weights and measures, and there's even a prisoner in the dungeon. The Fife Folk Museum is open every afternoon during the summer months. The village green is the venue for the oldest Highland Games in Scotland, established in 1314 to mark the return of the Ceres men from the Battle of Bannockburn. The nearby Bishop's Bridge is named after Archbishop James Sharp, who's said to have crossed it on his last fateful journey when he was murdered at Magus Muir. A village landmark is the Provost, a 19th century carving like a Toby jug depicting the last church provost, Thomas Buchanan, who held the post in 1578. The village churchyard was, like many in the area, subject to robbery by body snatchers. An incident is recorded in the 1840s of a sleeping local on watch duty who was mistaken for a disinterred body and terrified the snatchers when he eventually woke up. This was witnessed by Joseph Spindle, who led the watch, and it is said the church steeple was built in his honour. The seat of the Hopes was at Craighall Castle, turned into a house by Sir William Bruce and demolished in 1955. Bruce also designed Weems Hall, altered by local architect Robert Lorimer in 1905 and renamed Hill of Tarvit. It's now owned by the National Trust for Scotland. The nearby Scots Tarvit Tower was perhaps built by Sir John Scott sometime after 1611 when he purchased the land. It has no kitchen, a borrowed stair tower and an improvised parapet. It may have been built to look old in an attempt to signify his ancient lineage. Sir John made an interesting contribution to Scottish literature. He wrote The Staggering State of Scots Statesmen, although it was not published until 84 years after his death. His brother-in-law, Drummond of Hawthornden, wrote much of the history of the Jameses at Scots Tarvit. Nearby, the bloodless Battle of Cuppermuir took place many years earlier in 1559, involving the Queen Regent Mary of Guise, the mother of Mary Queen of Scots. The French commander, Duc d'Oisel, agreed to withdraw his French troops from Fife, a turning point in the establishment of the Protestant faith in Scotland.